Welcome to Thao's take on the upcoming super fight between Canelo Alvarez and Callum Smith. Now, this is a super fight if there ever was one. You've got the pound for pound star versus who's hoping to be the pound for pound star. I mean, Callum Smith in his right. He hasn't fought that many big names. Well, his big name is George Groves, but that in itself was a hell of a win. That was a huge win. He made granted, the timing was probably good, but I'm not going to take anything away from George Groves. I don't think he was a shot at all. He looked good in his previous fights against Chris Eubank Jr. Joey, that was a strong George Groves at the peak of his powers. And Callum Smith, well, he just took it away, man. He just made him look. I'm not going to put George Groves down at all. He didn't make him look novice. He was just strong. He was just strong. That was just his night. That was just Callum's night. You come in there, simple boxing, beautiful jab, 1-2s. He was just strong. And George Groves had no answer. Bearing in mind, Callum Smith is a huge guy, standing at 6'3". How he makes that weight, well, that's his struggle. But you'd make it for the money if you could do it. And it pays off. He's had some good scraps as well. So he's seasoned. He didn't do too well against in his last fights, in his last two. And the last one he booed the guy away. The last one before that was a bit gents John Ryder. That's one I did not want to forget his name. I do like John Ryder. That was arguably a John Ryder win. You know, a lot of people had that as a robbery. So it's a contentious one. But then obviously that couldn't have. It might have just not been his night. He might have just fighters turn up, or they don't. Some nights it's all in the mind. But John Ryder's good, and John Ryder, that was John Ryder on form. But the shame, probably giving that a draw. Anyway, Callum Smith, I feel like he rises to the occasion as well. And this is the occasion this weekend on December the 19th. Now, moving over to the man himself, Canelo. Canelo's only 5'9", compared to 6'3". That's a huge height difference, but he's the man at the moment in boxing, and fair play to him for taking this fight. Do you know what I mean? He gets a lot of stick for avoiding the danger names, which, to be fair, everyone he has fought is a danger name. But there's always a backstory. There's always a shady backstory. Like, is there a hydration clause? Do you know what I mean? There's always something. There's always something weird, like with the Kovalev fight. One thing I don't want to take away from him, but there's a lot of, I hate the word, conspiracies maybe, but he destroyed Kovalev. Kovalev couldn't handle his power, and Kovalev is a beast. And could you say he was shot? You can. Can you say Kovalev was over the hill? Was the timing perfect for Canelo? 100%. But Kovalev, let's be fair to him, was coming off a win against Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde had not fought at that level, or anywhere near, to be fair, but he's still in his right. No joke. He's physically a beast. And Kovalev schooled him and took him out with a beautiful jab. One too many. And what did Canelo do? Gave him the option to take the fight, giving him a turnaround. I think it was 10 weeks from if that, maybe even 8, from the night of the Yarde fight to the Canelo fight. I mean, as a boxer, you need time. You need time to recover mentally, just to unwind and just reset the brain, reset your soul. Like, go and enjoy life for a couple of weeks before getting back into the grind. During that turnaround, it's grueling. But obviously, once again, money talks, opportunities that don't come around very often. I'm sure he would have been paid well for his time. But not taking anything away from him either. So that's Canelo. Now let's look at what he's done to all the people. So Kovalev wasn't 6'3" though. I think he's about 6'1". So the range is a huge asset in Callum Smith's favour. Also, you've got who else has Callum fought who's tall? When he took the super middleweight title, I think it's the WBA regular. Now I feel really bad. I forgot that guy's name. He'll come back to me. But that guy was tall. But he was not on the level of Callum Smith at all. He destroyed him. Well, you got to remember, his sparring will be top notch. He comes from a huge boxing family in Mexico, 8 brothers, of which I do believe, I think all are pros. All were pros at one point. What a camp, right? And he's the youngest one, so no wonder he's the hardest and most successful. But then, likewise, you got Callum Smith, also born into a famous, well, they are famous and will forever be famous, boxing family in Liverpool. Both his brothers, where you got Liam Smith, held the WBO world title at light middleweight, and the older brother, it's the older brother, Paul Smith. He held, I don't think he actually won the world title, but he came close. He fought for it a few times. Great fighter. He was a British champion though, so full credit to him. All brothers won the British title. So yeah, it's going to be a cracking performance. Hopefully. Now the only thing, obviously, to what Smith's going to come out, and I think he's going to try and do box similar to what he did to Groves. He's going to keep his range. He's going to have that jab on point, and those right hands, bang. As soon as that jab lands, bang, it's coming in. Piston jab, jackhammer right hand, coming for destruction. But next to you've got Canelo, who's going to have to be so fast. He's going to have to slip. He's going to use every bit of his toughness. Really comes down to, can Canelo take the power of Callum Smith? Can he walk it through? Can he walk him down? Can he maintain that head movement throughout the 12 rounds, if it should go 12 rounds? And also, can Callum Smith, tough as he like, can he take Canelo's power? Because Canelo can bang, love him or hate him, he can bang. Tough as they come. Any proof? Golovkin proved it. But yeah, this is a great matchup. It's I personally can't wait. Do another little one for my prediction, because I can't really predict the winner right now. I think a lot of it comes down to if there's any dodgy dehydration clauses. If Smith can rehydration clauses, sorry. If Smith can rehydrate fully, I think it might go to him, But yeah, we'll see. Back with you soon. Like and subscribe.